The government wants to regulate AI in Kenya. Some of the things that are written here could genuinely destroy what makes Kenya special in tech. Because most people who wrote this bill, with all due respect, they've probably never opened VS Code. This bill is called Artificial Intelligence Bill 2026, brought by Senator Karen Nyamo to the Senate. First reading was done in 2nd April, that is roughly 3 weeks ago. And if it passes, it becomes the first law in Kenyan history that governs how AI is built and how it is used. The intention of this bill is right, because AI currently is making decisions that affect our everyday life. Like if an AI rejects your loan, you have the legal right to know why. You can demand a human being review your loan application, and that's a real win for an ordinary Kenyan. And there are also regulatory sandboxes. This is basically where safe zones where startups can be able to test their AI before production, and it's under supervision before full compliance kicks in. That's a smart idea, and generally it's something good. But here's where everything starts falling apart. This bill creates 3 brand new government bodies to regulate AI: a commissioner, an authority, and an advisory council. But we already have Data Protection Commissioner and Communications Authority, which have the mandate to cover AI regulations. So we're adding 3 on top of 2 that are already existing. That's 5 regulators. And 1 enforcement or 1 government compliant could kill an entire funding round. And when investors hear that there's a government compliance issue, they are gone, just like that. This is what genuinely shocked me. 5 million shillings or 3 years in prison, and criminal liability extends to the director of the company. So picture this, you're a young developer in Kenya and you're building a product with AI, and a technical glitch or a bug or an honest mistake. Under this bill, your director could actually go to jail for that. This bill is a copy and paste of what Europe is using. But we are not Europe. The EU spends more on AI than our entire startup ecosystem raised last year. We cannot copy the same playbook and apply it here. That's absurd. Here's a practical reality that I don't think the people who wrote this bill fully understand. The bill requires them to produce a full audit of how that underlying AI was trained, what data it used, how it makes decisions. The information lives somewhere in California or China. Our developers will never have access to it. You cannot comply with laws that require something that is structurally impossible to provide. Now, to be fair, some parts of the bill are genuinely urgent. Elections is in 2027, next year. I hope muko kadi. And deepfakes are being used to put words in politicians' mouths. AI-generated content is spreading misinformation. And this is a real threat that needs the regulations. That part of the bill, I do support. But step back and look at what you're risking here. Google just selected 4 of our startups. Microsoft named us as key market. We are generally on the edge of becoming Africa's AI capital. And this bill in its current form could make any investor anywhere in the world to consider elsewhere because Kenya is considered as high risk because of this kind of regulations. But this bill is not law yet. The Senate is taking public comments until May 5th. That is 8 days from now. If you're a developer, a founder, a student learning how to code, a business owner using AI, this is your moment. Go to the clerk of the Senate, submit your thoughts in writing, tell them what works and what doesn't. Because most people who wrote this bill, with all due respect, they've probably never opened VS Code. Their intention is good, but without technical understanding, they might accidentally kill the Silicon Savannah. Drop me a yes in the comment if you support this bill, and a no if you feel it's going to kill our startup. I would really want to hear from our developers and our founders. See you on the next one. Cheers.
Subscribe to my channel.